The pharaohs of our forefathers conquered this great plain and built the great pyramids and the Sphinx and the sacred tombs of countless nobles which sprawl across the desert as far as the eye can see. Here is a testament to the ways of old, to the glory that was Egypt, the glory that was Pharaoh. Yet though our monuments endure, the strength that built them does no longer. Osiris has abandoned us. The power of Pharaoh has evaporated like drops of water in the desert. Our enemies dare to challenge his sovereignty and raise sword and spear against us. And Egypt crumbles into dust.
The old way of life is gone, and most fear that Egypt will never return to its past glory. Osiris has turned his back on the people, and a series of low inundations has caused widespread famine. The power of the pharaohs, once unquestionable, has evaporated, replaced by bickering provincial leaders. Out of this chaos, two noble families have arisen and are attempting to seize control of the country. The rulers of Henenesu have laid claim to the throne as the rightful heirs. They are particularly cruel and are doing little to assuage the people's hunger. To the south, a new family, the Inyotef house, has risen to power in Wast. This family has done much to reunite the south, and now Henenesu has engaged Wast in a deadly civil war for control of all of Egypt. To show their benevolence to the people of Egypt, the Inyotefs have entrusted you with rebuilding the newly conquered city of Thinis, one of the oldest cities in Egypt. Two of Thinis' finest and most ancient buildings have survived the turmoil of its conquest: the temple complex of Osiris and the mansion. The Inyotefs have decreed that should either of these buildings be destroyed, no funds will be squandered on their restoration. The Wast rulers consider the restoration of Thinis a top priority and have gathered up considerable funds, even in this time of strife, for this purpose. Return Thinis to its former splendor, and commission a navy and raise a strong army to defend it from the frequent attacks of those loyal to the Henenesu, including the cities of Sauti, Nekhen, and Kmun. Be careful of the Henenesu rulers. They may demand tribute to see if your loyalty and your demons can be extorted. Also, watch out for the opportunistic Nubians who seek to take advantage of Egypt's internal struggles.
Oh my, Thinis, a civil war. So this military campaign, so we are definitely going to have a strong military and pretty quickly, I assume. This is going to be difficult, at least sound difficult, so I'm not sure if it's going to be. Let me just check. 10 common resistances. Wonder what that level is. Let's go to Thinis. And first of all, let's just pause the game to check what we actually have in this city. I have some houses. Temple complex and a mansion. Yes, I see. Some fields down there. Possible gold, maybe? Gold can be acquired. Plain stone. Clay pits, which means we can make pots ourselves, which is good to know. How about farming? Barley and chickpeas. That means we can also brew our own beer, which is also good. And I have a feeling of that, I didn't get, water right there, So I think the idea is that this should have been like a luxury area. And then this city itself should have been placed somewhere along the Nile, I suppose. I guess that's what I'm going to get out of it. Okay, where are we? Thinis. There we are. In the fair, and in this. So I assume that these are going to attack me. So I'm going to stay with these, try and trade with them at least. And I can buy papyrus, which we don't sell. See, pots and beer. That's a land trade with Dunkwell Oasis. Let's get that up and sell the beer right away. So we got that out of the way. Also, the city palace maybe should be placed on this side of the river. Just to make sure that the gold that we can acquire there is going to get over there. Everything is fine. This is going to be very interesting. So this block is working for now. I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, I'm actually going to see what is Cyrus Timber Complex going to do. The god is inclined to send better floods from year to year. You can build the following, blah blah blah. Altar of Sebek. Stresses city supplies of food and goods. As priests of Osiris walk through your city, the people in the houses they pass are suddenly satisfied with less. Min speeds regrowth of trees and reeds. And I can't do any of that, can I? Nope. So that's really not important. Unless, of course, it already is there. Fine. I'm just gonna leave it then. City. Yes. How do we do that? Oh, we also have some fertile land in here. Oh. As well as here. Could actually be used for something. Do have access. This area is restricted. This is going to be used for farming mainly. So I assume that I will build the city here, up there, around there, and also here. I think that's the go-to. Let's try it. Let's just make a first try and let's see how that goes. Just like that. Start. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Let's see how barley. We'll camp there. Also, we should maybe have some... do we have a hunting lodge? Yes, we do. So they're hunting there. Could they be hunting... Well, then they have to get on the other side, though. So let's get some chickpeas if we can. 1, 2, 3, that will work. There we go. Alright. I mean... Nah, maybe not. Let's move this a bit. Let's try something like that for now, at least. Did have a work camp there, so that's good. We'll block there. We do have all that over there to have. Good. Good. Then everything is perfect. I just kind of need the industry to work properly. And let me just not waste all my money on this already. So let's do beer and barley in 1. Let's work 1/4 of it, except all of it, really. Let's just get some around here. Like so. Let's see, a temple to Osiris, of course, and a temple to... Well, Ra could be nice. I mean... Could be useful, right? Let's have a physician as well. That should cover all of that. Let's see, shrines Osiris. One of each, Ra, and Ptah. That should do it for now. Gardens, will wait with that until we are sure we have steady supply of cash. Small hut there, put the granary. And okay, couldn't get copper, right? It's plainstone, my gold mine, and a clay pit. So we are going to acquire copper from west, I suppose. It's also a land trade, that's good to know. Let's speed things up here a bit. Not that, no. Also wood, by the way. Can we buy that from west as well? We can't. Dunquil Oasis, I suppose? Yes. Good to know. Very good to know. We're not going to build any monuments. Let me just check here again. Common residences. Now, I can't remember what a common residence is. Not for the love of me, at least. Let's speed things up a bit more than nice. No, wait. Gotta make sure, because I don't want all of a sudden an army standing at my door. That is annoying if so it happens. Make it all work, good to see. Speed things up. Fine. Hopefully we get some barley in. That I can live with. Poor people's district, you know. There we go. Let's see how it works. Not the best harvest, but it'll do, I suppose. And also, how many are we needing? 106 unemployed workforce. Fine, I suppose. Yikes. Just check here. How far can we build up this? So it goes a bit far up here. Do some eternal barley. Barley. Depends on how you pronounce it, I suppose. Let's see, I could go down there. Let's have an irrigation distant battle. Alert your soldiers, for the Egyptian army is engaged in combat at a distant city of Neken. And requires you to dispatch reinforcements, send troops within 2 months. Oh, they're serious about this, aren't they? Let's see here. Academy. And a recruiter. That should also do something. And this is not how I want it to be. No. Oh, we're going to do it a little bit different. Fire again. Fine. Delete that. Let's only see firehouse, firehouse post, and a police station, please. Yeah, I thought so. At least we got some beer. Fire in the city, you say? That's a no-go. So 127 still need work, so got that working for me. Or not. Oh, that's a bit too far, isn't it? Can this mean... Yes, perfect. So, and then we have an irrigation ditch right there. Egyptian city falls, since needed troops in battle. Yeah, well, I did refuse. I was just not prepared for it. Not that I didn't want to, you know. It just happened so that I could not do it. So, yeah. That's a far way to get water irrigated in here. Very fine indeed. I say we shift the granary. Water lift there. Road here. Roadblock there. Irrigation ditch go this way. There we go. Trade route closest. The cannon has fallen. Yeah. That was not the plan. Let's see, barley. Let's get a lot of that. So we can begin some storage of that as well, and also production of beer, please. I'll be most pleased. Still make some farms around here, so won't use the room for that. Or for production at least. Depths. Oh, I know. As long as this is kept under control, I am satisfied. We are selling, right? We are selling, please say we're selling. Export earned 420. Oh, that's not enough. And how is workforce now? 0. Perfect. Let's get a bazaar working somewhere around here. So. A gift from a neighbor. Copper. Want to grant me copper? Let's see if this can reach. And hopefully we'll get some more people living here. Now that apparently we need workers. How many do we need, by the way? 92. Oh, that's a bunch, isn't it? 2, 3 right there. Could do that a little bit better. Accept the copper, please. Yes. Let's have a weaponsmith. Begin to manufacture some weapons. How is that going here? It's going fine. Good to see. As a sort of want to road this way. Yes, we could do that. Maybe something like this instead. See, 1, 2, 3. Road around. Then we delete all of this. Yeah, let's do that. Just checking. Road this way around. 1, 2, 3. Road. 1, 2, 3. And road. A gift from a neighbor. Well, thank you. Oh, something to sell. see, water supply, bazaar, temple to Qatar. I think also we should have a temple to Osiris. Just to be sure. But maybe not there. Put him there. Also have a dentist and an apothecary. Some shrines to Osiris. One to Ra and one to Qatar. Yes, yes. That will be perfectly nice. This city to this. Have a bazaar built to that instead, and this row house is extended. Oh, we are in severely debt. I have forgotten that. I had completely forgotten that. Whoops. Let's have a firehouse there. Fire in the city, but where? See, you, my friends, should be emptying out. And hopefully these guys will be accepting beer, right? Good. So we've got plenty of that now. Now we just need to sell it. West isn't buying anything from us. Saudi does not buy that either. Indonesia, which is my enemy, apparently. Menefer also buys it. That the water trade. Yeah, we should not be doing that at the moment, should we now? My reputation is okay for now. But getting some money in wouldn't hurt now, would now? How is it workforce white? 4 people, adept anniversary. Yeah, efficiency evolves. This is not good, is it now? Earning money. Right. Expenses. Oh. Let's see, wages. That is covered. Construction, we're not doing that anymore. Interest rate of 20%. That is not good. Personal salary. They're not really needed now, is it? But I gotta stay careful with that. 88 people need to work. Let's see if we can make some more beer then. No, not looking good, is it now? Let's see how is it going with this. Not going good. Send the gifts. Some lavish gifts. Give the rest of the city. Please start buying some more for me. We have almost bought all of it. Oh, come on. This is not looking good, is it now? Foreign army base. Ah, no, it should now be attacks. Standing in the kingdom has fallen completely. But small gifted Egyptian people can yet turn the tides. Nope, nope, nothing can turn this one. Nope. Alright then, I will try again. So, now this time we're setting up production for pottery as well, so we have 2 types of income. Hopefully. This is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I at first expected it to be. Foreign army invades by boat, or nope, they don't. Let's get down there, my friends. Hopefully we're ready for this. I mean, can I cross dunes? I can't remember. It doesn't seem like it. And they can! Oh, really great. Of course I can't. Oh, yes I can. Oh. Goody me. Oh, come on, get in there, please. No, 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 stay there, dimwits. You should just mop them up, please. Oh, come on. So you're saying I'm losing this? Really? Because of low morale. Oh, lordy lord. Let's see. Are they leaving? Oh, they're just ransacking everything, aren't they? Perfect. Oh, so they invade now. Oh, now they arrive. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're not gonna survive that either. But let's just pretend that we are. Making sure the Nile doesn't take my men. Oh, that's right. Oh, could I be so lucky that maybe the Nile will flush them away? We're lucky we get one. Again, if we were lucky. We got like 0. Maybe 1. Yeah, so here we go again. Ransack the city, you dimwits. At least we were getting some troops that could actually fight. Yep, get out of here. Come on. Move it out. How's it standing? That's a good... Trade route closes. Yeah, well, nothing new there, I suppose. Trade route closes. Oh, a lot of them closes, actually. Oh, wow. Kum has closed. And what's more, an Egyptian army is preparing its attack and will reach your city in 4 months. Am I supposed to go through this again? Then I am going to get through this again. So this time we are, hopefully, more prepared. Hopefully. I can see they come from a different angle this time. Last time I thought they came from up here, not down here. Nevertheless, we are prepared. Somewhat at least. They are moving in. See, engage nearby enemies. Yes, yes. Please say this works. Oh, that's the same time group. Oh, Lord. Seems to work a little bit. Not a much. Please just say it's enough to get them away. Reminds me, we should begin to buy copper. Which means trade west. Needs to be established. Don't stockpile it. Just do it. There we go. Low morale, that's fine. They seem to be going off as well. So that's also very fine. Right? Yes. Seem to be off. Victory! Oh, this is nice. Return to the fort immediately. Terrified, panicked, to encouraged. Oh, great. But I lost a lot of men on this one. Needs to close. So, how am I supposed to get through this? Because I can't build a wall here. So each time they are attacking, I'm supposed to get my troops in there? Guess that could work. And there goes a foreign army. Where are they coming from this time? Oh! I can live with that. As long as you stay on that side of the city, that is. Don't all of a sudden get any ideas crossing the river. That I can live with. They're going to ransack all of this. I don't care. Well, almost don't care. Because, yeah. Still kind of important to have, but yeah, you know. It's okay. That's fine. Don't send any gifts, but give this to the city. Sooner they'll despawn or something like that. As far as I know, at least. And there we go. And then we just rebuild all of it. It did take everything down, right? New trade route available. Perfect. The 2100 flask of beer to West, as they requested a new trade route to West, can now be opened. But West is not exactly buying stuff, are they now? Let's just take those basic securities here. And let me guess, they're going down here and destroy everything I just built. Yeah, of course they do. That's to West, or Trader to Menefer has been reopened though. They are buying beer, although that's a water trade. They're also buying luxury goods or jewelries. And Donquel Oasis. Let's open this up right away. Beer exportable. Let's do this right away. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine. A new trade route to Donquel Oasis has become available, and an Egyptian army is preparing its attack and reach your city in 4 months. A minor place for Qatar. And I am hopefully getting through this. Yeah, move out. Thank you. And there we go. As you saw, the attack in 1 month. We are in debt again. Give all the money to the city. Let's slow this down a bit. So some of this survived. Debt again, don't really care. Not at the moment, at least. So pretty sure we can get through this. Foreign army, this is coming from where? Up here, perfect. I think I can prepare for that, at least. Also, it doesn't look... okay, it got quite the numbers, don't they? Let me guess, that's the equivalent of Pharaoh is attacking. Seem kind of powerful, don't they? Yeah, that's gonna be a no-no. I said we request goods. Yeah, that did not go well as well. Oh, lord, lord. How is this going? Let's see how it ends. And the foreign army will attack as well. That's just going to be great, isn't it? Very great. Trade city under siege. Yes, yes, yes. Everything dies. Destroy everything. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. This nope, nope. Retry number 364. I think I figured it out now. So, this time, I have defended myself with some towers. Proves to be very useful. Also, we have set up the gold mine production pretty quickly and minimized the production in pottery and brewery, or beer, this time being. Also, made a little bit of city. Not much, just a little. So far it seems to be working. So far, at least. So, yeah. Now it's time for me to expand. But not too much. Just barely enough so that it still can keep up. So we're going to make sure. 2, 3, go that way. Just set this to become a storage yard for barley. We have a storage yard for pottery, accept all pottery. Empty this. Accept all of that. Making sure everything doesn't collapse all of a sudden on their own. And then we should have one for clay, right? This is barley, and this should be for clay. And thus we should expand. I'm so nervous for this. So, because so far it hasn't gone that well for us. So, yeah. I'm a bit nervous about this, actually. I've learned from my past mistakes not to be over eagerly. So we're going to expand with the bandstand there, and then one there as well. Still 73 people need work. 2,000 people live in my city now. That must be a record. A record! Also, I think that I should fortify my city some more, though. I'm having a feeling it might be a good idea. But then again, so many things may be good ideas. Of course, yeah, let me just do this. This way around here. Get rid of that. So I should begin to tax the people around here. Not that it's gonna be a lot, but it's still gotta be something. I mean, how is it actually looking? But the taxes so far, 241. It's something. It can help with the necessities of everything. Let's get a chocolate school as well. City needs more workers. Your city needs more workers. I'm just hoping this will work. I'm going to speed things up a bit and send a gift to the Egyptian people. I'm not going to be extorted or assaulted. Ain't gonna do that now. Because then all the trading ports will shut down and we can't earn any money. Well, I mean, we can earn money, but yeah, you know, not a lot. And we kind of like a lot of money. But I'm thinking that some wolves would be nice now. Also, maybe if we can, we should begin to buy some copper. That requires me to have a bust. Trade port, 200. Also, in other news, let me get something like this. Not sure if we can fit something down there, but no. Must be through the 3. And have a ship ride around, I would say. And that is manned, right? It's this. So we're going to have some warship wharfs alongside here. There we go. How is it looking work-wise? Let's see. 2 need employment. Oh my. They need food on this side. Which is kind of weird, because, yeah, I'm going to say, they should be able to cover this area, unless, well, this one should also be able to cover it. So I guess we just need to up our production of food. Could also expand a bit here. Guess that couldn't hurt. Like so. Shrines to Osiris. Some to Ra and to Ptah as well. I think water supply will be needed. As well as an apothecary. Temple to Osiris. Yes, yes. And we should begin if we can, which I think we can. Yes, we can. Good. And we are in debt. Of course we are. Send a gift and give the rest to the city. Everything's going splendid at the moment. Only problem is I need to get yeah, up here it might be. Make a dock up here, which could get the beer transported further down to Mennefer, right? Or we could just sell like luxury goods for them. Oh yes, I can't because, yeah. I can't, Kingdom Standing Falls. I can't not decide, but control, that's the word. To whom I am selling what. Well, that explains why. Now we've got some more wood. And we are in debt again. It's all very fine. When do I need? Need none. Well, that's kind of sus, isn't it? And I think a granary here could actually reach to over here. Worth a try. Let's see, chickpeas. Only depths. Should have a bountiful harvest here. Let's do that resting. Collapsed building. Huh. Shrine to Ra. Damage. Fire. Fire seems more prominent. Let's just do this. Kingdom standing has fallen somewhat. Send a gift, give the rest to the city. Slowly building up an army here, but yeah. Keyword here is slowly. Warship wharfs would be great to have, but as long as we can't really have the money for it. Seize a strike. I don't expect any of them to going over that to get no. These are still manned, so they should be able to transport the food over there if they wanted to. Still losing a little money here. Which is not good. It's not good at all. But we kind of need the armies, so yeah.
Trader's life for me.
In 1 month they'll be arriving. Could we maybe
Trader's life for
sell a
me.
few things? That would be very nice, thank you. Selling a lot of the beer now, that's good to see. Let's see, warship. Foreign army invades, there they are. Well, hopefully they're going to land all the way up here, which could give me time. To make some towers here. If we're lucky, that is. Or they'll just land on the other side, which is... Oh, well, it's not the best, but it could work. Hopefully. It's not looking good. People are very pleased with you. Yeah. Not saying very pleased. I have my doubts about that. For an army race, yeah, there we go. I know. Change direction. Hopefully we can set out our recruiter base. Do they have to be connected with a road system? Can't remember. Oh, they're saying, oh, sneak attacks. We've just begun the harvest. I have no idea what's going on. Just so you know. So if everything going haywire, it's because I can't see. And they are fleeing my troops. Come on, fight. I think. And they have been vanquished enough, so they are fleeing. That's good to see. Should just return to the fort then. Well, that was nice that I didn't destroy more than that. I mean, could have gone for the warehouses, but they did not, so that's good. And let's see here, Paris. But yeah, we definitely need some warships. Let me just get all of this first. Some berries. Also, the houses was left, so that's also good. Not the chickpeas. Barley, please. Trade route closes. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? As for Heneshu, yes. But we're not trading with them, so yeah. Doesn't really matter. Bit concerned that we didn't get any food up there, though. How is it work-wise? Very good. Let's see, Washer Wharfs. Trader closes. That is for Shouty. Or whatever the name is pronounced like. This. And it's like 30 grand or 15. Oh wow. Should be able to produce a ship to this. Yeah, there we go. Trader closes, that is to Camus. So all those, but Menefer is still open. I find it hard to believe that they actually can keep that up. Chickpeas. Let's just get some more chickpeas while we're at it. Egyptian army will attack in 4 months. Well, it's not because I've angered them. That's much I know. I mean, it can't be. But them coming here means I'll have to be prepared. Right. City need more workers. You need more workers. That should be able to connect up to here, which we connect up to here. We'll look like this. Not sure if it works this way. At least they're sending one out now. So yeah. That's nice. Because getting towers manned could prove to be very useful for us. Also, if this army is coming in, what does it say now? 4 months, then it's right at our footsteps. So, yeah. Not prepared for it, though. Got some warships, at least. Sentiment toward me is smooth. Okay. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens. Trader to Mu has closed, and what's more, an Egyptian army is approaching your borders and will reach your city in 1 month. Yeah, I don't have the army for that. Definitely don't got the army for that. Not even close. Here they are. I have no idea what I'm doing. Or I'm going to do. I mean, 2 infantry units and 1 archer. How? How can this ever be fair? Well, let's speed it up. Let's get this ended. What's quest goods? Well, hopefully we can stockpile some pottery. Oh, well, that went well. Very well indeed, actually. Bit surprised, got to be honest. But hey, yeah, it worked. Finally, something going my way. Let's see, barley. So we didn't lose much men there. That's good for us. So we still have some cash on us. That's also good. Didn't lose anything here. Also good, good. Let's have a festival square built here then. So this means I might be able to actually progress with this. Gee. Still, I need to have what? Common residences. What is a common residence? Someone could explain that to me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Right. Can we do that? We can. Send it right away. Let's see. Pottery and beer. We'll be getting maximum. You'll also be getting maximum. There we go. Also, we should up the production of pottery, which is best done with maybe using somewhere else, or at least just moving the towers here. Do something like this. Have some potters down here. And I don't think we can. No, we can't. Did not see what that was. Foreign army invades. Nubian army approached the city in 5 months. Do we have... no. Still haven't got the army for this. There's a wall there. Let's have some towers. Oh, towers are expensive. There we go. That should do that. Let's see. Let's send a gift and give the rest to the city. Workforce-wise, 85 is needed. Well, I mean, if we get pottery to these guys and beer as well, should be good to go. Oh. I had not noticed this. That might be why they haven't gotten any food over here yet. Common festival as well. Although we're severely in debt now. Not so good. Speed things up a bit. Blessing from Osiris. That's great. Trade city is under siege. To report, it seems a debilitating siege now strikes at Mennefer. Is under siege. And Nation is under attack and needs your help. Yeah, well, you know what? As much as I would love to do that, I have my own troubles. Like this one, 1 month. I'll be attacked. There we go. So let me see if they're doing the same thing as last time. They might. I mean, it's not the first time, right? And it's not ships by any chance, nope. No, it's not. Why should it have been a little bit easier on me? Grenades. Send a gift. Give the rest to the city. No, why should it have been easy? No. Again, are you going this way around or that way around? No, don't you destroy my things, please. Going that way around, I see. Turn. Engage this enemy. March towards that. Now they're going this way around. Now they are staying. They are staying. Turn. They go out. Move closer. Still staying, I see. Hopefully getting banished now. Egyptian city under attack. May soon lose to his enemies. Send troops quickly if you want to help. My troops has to walk in 1 month to arrive, so can't be done. That won't be possible. Of course, let's do this. Ships. I guess it's worth a try.
These baskets are too heavy for a little kid like me.
Filled with food. They should be getting pottery for maximum. Work. We need 203 more. Wow, we need a lot of people. But I'm glad to see that these got food now. So that's great. Also, this could easily just be established with a bridge instead, I suppose. Yeah, let's do that. Water. Sorry. Easy on it. Easy just. There we go. There we go. So I have a feeling that the common house thing here, what was it again? Common residences is the apartments, or at least up there. Heroes return. Numbers might be reduced somewhat, but they left. Common sacrifice was for the good of Egypt. Victorious. Oh. Where were they victorious again? Because it doesn't seem that Mennefer survived this onslaught. What happened? Oh. Okay, fine. We're in civilian debt, aren't we? Again, send a gift to Egypt, and then the rest for myself. And then I should probably wait until we have some more money on us. Can now be opened. Oh, that's great. Which means we can sell beer and we can also sell luxury goods. If we have the workers for that, that is. Definitely going to have a bazaar over here. And I don't quite get why this is not, why they are not getting it. Oh, it might be because they sell it so fast. Maybe. Foreign army invades. Nubia army will arrive in 4 months. Still have some weapons stored there. Yet still I need more money. What am I using all my money on? Let's see here. Wages. That should be sufficient, but the exports. Let's see. Oh, imports is actually a bit bad. But I kind of need it though. So on that note, let's just try and speed things up. See what happens. I mean, the copper is not that necessary. It's just nice to have, right? Foreign army invades. And it's by ship. Let's see, seek and destroy enemies. Hopefully. I have 2 warships. 2 battalions of infantry then. Also a working dock should be over here then. And then we should have a storage yard which will fetch beer to them, I suppose. Egyptian army will attack. Oh, great. Just gonna sit here and wait. I hope they're going to do what they do best. Apparently not. Some entertainment can be found, but what? There's too little entertainment to be found. Really? 138? Well, I mean, let's get that running up then. Can't say if they are fleeing or just being ridiculous. Redonkulous. Kingdom standing seems to be okay. Having some excess. Well, that went well, didn't it? Oh, there we go. So yeah, that didn't work well. At all. Troops, be ready. They went fast in, didn't they? I should have prepared better for this. Egyptian army will also attack very soon. Not sure what to expect here. Let's see, Modest apartment, spacious homestead. That's homesteads. Not quite what we need. Common residences. Either way, it's going to be interesting to see what it is. Also, the Egyptian army attacks now. Huh. I mean, if that's... Oh, Egyptian transports. I mean, if they are going to get over here, set in here, and then go for the dunes. Cool, with my friends, return to the fort immediately. Yeah, I think they're definitely going to settle over here. Settle. Land. Now they're just going back to the fort, making sure their morale doesn't drop too much. Also, we should have more work. More room at least for them. Courthouse there. Courthouse here, why not? We are in debt, we know. Nothing new there. Is this then a spacious apartment? So we need the second one then? Common residence? That's a blessing for Patar. That's very nice of you, but it would be nicer if I had like Seth with me here. They're still on the march. Didn't lose that many people then, I see. That's good. They are coming. Well, let's get prepared. Hopefully this will work. This does not look too good. 3 infantry units? Okay. Still 2. But still, anyway, that's a lot. I think. Oh yeah, last time the Nile took some of them for me. The Nile is not that generous this time. Festival. I have a suspicious thought that it will go through here. Turn around, get it there. How am I ever going to get through this? I mean, archers I think I can handle. The rest, not so much. I mean, how much are they trained, by the way? 4-star, 4 ticks. 3 and 4, they should be powerful enough. So are they. Come on, you towers, do something. Now my men is fleeing, that's not good. Yeah, we lost this one. They're definitely going to destroy everything up here. Yikes. Well, at least they fled, so that's point. Some have fallen there as well, that's good. As long as they keep their hands off Osiris's temple complex. Did we win this one? The desirability needs to be improved. So entertainment and a scribal school. So what I get from this. How about a workforce? 3,000, we need 1,500 more. So as long as they still here? Or are they trying to flee? What's going on? What should I get from this? Looks like they're fleeing. Seems like it. That's good for me. Listen from Ra, reputation has increased throughout the Empire. Well, ain't that fantastic? Tax collector there. So we managed to withhold all of this. Ain't that great. So we still need more people. Though, but still. Let's see what we can do. Definitely not like that, that's for sure. Unless, of course, we just make it like 2 up there. Let's see here, what can we do? Something like this. Apothecary, dentist, and so scribal school there might be in order. We still kind of need those taxes. Do we get taxes here? We're good. Not a lot though, but we do get some. The desirability of the area needs to be improved. At least that connects it all. And I need to open up with Menefer and start making jewel. What's going on up here? That's not good. That's actually the opposite of good. Let's get a bandstand there then. Give all this money to the city. And people are moving in. That's great to see. And hopefully we are going to get my army back up. We run out of pottery. That can't be true. What was that? A blessing from Osiris. Well, that's all I find dandy. I'm really struggling with money here. Let's get taxes here as well. But why the pottery though? That's plenty of pots here. Accept them all just. Guess both could work. Let's put a bazaar over here at least. Being visited by taxmen, that's good. Let's see, export, import. It's the import that does it for me now. Personal salary, we're kind of just pumping right back into our economy, so yeah. Again, I still need that though. But I also need a bigger populace, so got those problems working for me quite well, don't I? Why aren't they collecting pottery?
The bazaar needs some items, and I'm going. The bazaar
She's
needs
going
some
for the
items,
beer, but why?
and I'm going to get them.
Of all the things there are, we're going to set up a dock here. And we're going to set up a trade with Minefa. Yes, we know it's a water trade. Oh, it's just plain stone. I don't got jewelry. Ah. But that sucks. And it's not like that anyone is selling bags of jewels, right? Well, Dunkwell is... could take advantage of that. And for now, it seems a bit quiet. Having my doubts about it. Of how quiet it really is. But I think that because of the lack of people, the distribution of goods is not functioning properly. At least that's a wild guess, I suppose. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, wrote. Still with the money, still with the money. Still the necessity to be sure that people all of a sudden die. So Cyrus needs to be worshipped. So does Ra. Though the gardens are not that important. Entertainment is arriving, that's good. $3,000 demons. Send a gift to this Egyptian people. City lost money. Yes, yes we do. We lose a lot of money. More than I even like to care for. Fire there, fire here, fire everywhere. So, why are they not evolving? Most primitive water source. Well, that we can try and fix. Hopefully. That's just stupid then. It doesn't have any need to go down there. There's plenty of water down there. Silly man. They're producing bountiful food. Still 99 more people though. Had a water? Well, we did, yes. That's better. At least for some of them, it is better. Kept adversary. Advisory. It's completely full. Can't accept any more goods. I know, but why are they not buying it though? Pottery provided. Are we still stockpiling pottery, by the way? That might be why. I am also not getting all the cash I had like before. Get those pots back into the city. Minor blessing from Ra. Should also be selling some of the pots now. Desirability of the area needs to be improved. Dissatisfaction in the kingdom. The Egyptian people are displeased with you and your kingdom rating falls. How much? Could be worse. So now that was taken care of. I should check up on workforce. 32. Should probably get some more beer. Guess that could do it. Access to a temple. Let's fix that. Also, let's take to Ra as well. Let's have an apothecary and a dentist access granted here. Now we are in the green again. That's nice. Very much needed indeed. Let's make some statues around here as well. Beautification of things. Then I need a beer in order for wealthiest people to move in. And it seems like we have plenty of barley. So let's just up the production of breweries. Not the production of the breweries, but you know. Not the production, but the construction of them. Yes, yes. That's the word. Construction. And it seems to be quiet for quite some time now, doesn't it? Distant battles. City of Mennefer. Well, are they just in constant battle? Rough cottages. Desirability of the area needs to be improved. Hopefully that helps. Also papyrus. Which I guess from where again? Downcoil doesn't sell them. Was does certainly not sell them either. Mennefer is on the one. We'll accept papyrus then, and we should be buying some. To a certain extent. The desirability of the area needs to be improved. How about now? Entertainment. More entertainment is needed. Well then. Entertainment, you say? Let's see if we put a pavilion down here. And also a dance school somewhere around here. That ought to do it. So the beer should be doing fine though. There we go. Plenty of clay, I see. Sheesh. Army soon been rebuilt. The magistrate. Still need around 1,000 more people though. They need pottery over here. You will be getting pottery to half of it. Minor blessing from Ra. Reputation throughout the kingdom. Culture, prosperity, checked. Just need kingdom rating. Let's speed things up a bit. There we go, that's our papyrus. Let's see here. Spacious residence. Ah, it's a current residence. Yeah, okay, fine. I get it. That's gonna be interesting. We'll reach my... Oh, so many are going to attack me now. I have 17 of the common residences. I still have a kingdom standing that is fallen dramatically. Send a bunch of gifts to the people. Also, I am still looking for a workforce, right? Send me about 5 or 100 more. This should be getting a physician installed there then. Not everyone needs Egyptian army attacks. Let's get an infantry unit. I know we get in depth for this, but anyway. An army is more important, I suppose. Towers are still standing. I have one wharf. Apparently for no reason. Where is the other? Oh, it's out there somewhere. Oh, wow. Oh, there we go. Well, isn't that just nice? So they're going to get over here, I suppose. Osiris's temple. Let's do something Egyptian army attack. Oh, they're going this way around now. Oh. Well, I guess that's with people on it. Of course we can't. How about now? Perfect. I know, this will just perish now. But I mean, rather that than having the army march all the way over to my city. Right. There's really no need for that. Let's see. Like so. Foreign army invades. Are they going to dock the same place or take something new? Yeah, go get it. Oh, that would be great if they both fight and fought each other. Yes, I know. Are they going to fight each other? No, that would just be too good to be true. But it does seem that they are going to land up here. Oh, they have... Oh, whoa. We have not expected this. Not at all, actually. Wait, yep, stop it! There goes my mansion. Ah, this is no bueno. Can we block off stuff? Yeah, thank goodness for that. Let's try that again, shall we? So, just getting my army up here immediately, apparently. And, can we get... ferry landing? Can't. Enemy too close? Yes, of course it is. So, the army... Oh, it's become the game down there as well. Okay, I see. That's fine. I can live with that. That makes so much more sense. Oh, no, don't do that. Stay here. Going to attack from up there. Get up there then. Yes, we do not care. Come on, defeat them. So we got that under control. Let's see, how is there... So there's companies, there's the health, experience, average moral. They're going to dock here, or... It's fine, you can just go about there. I don't really care. Can we make a fair landing here then? Just to make sure that we don't get this pop-up message each and every time. Because for the love of God. And this seems to be... Doesn't look like they are going to do more damage than they already have. So that's great. Perfect. Keep all the money to the city. Why are we losing that much money though? Exports, imports. Having a lot of imports now. Let's lower this a bit. Just to 100 papyrus then. Also, we're not stockpiling beer and pottery, no, we're not. Selling it, good to know. Are you done? You are not. Staying there annoyingly. And why am I... Stop importing that then. Why are we not selling stuff? Have I not told... Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Dunkwell Oasis is under attack. My biggest export. I can't afford that to be lost. Dispatch soonish. Dispatch now. Off you go, please. That's not good. Can't really do anything without them, though. Send gifts to the Egyptian people. Hopefully we can manage to get this through. Heroes return. So Dunkwell does not... Yeah, I know about the depths, but... Now the Egyptian army will attack. Oh, great. This is going great, isn't it? Can I load up and autosave again? Nope, I could not. This is going to be doomed, isn't it? Different army will attack. But why though? What are my expenses? Wages, interest rate, that's fine. I am still... Oh yes, of course I'm not earning any taxes now that my palace has been destroyed because of those baboons. We are not importing anything, right? On papyrus. Should do much. We are selling the pots. Selling everything we can. Am I selling the clay, by the way? Just about 20. 20 ancient armor will attack. Yes, I know. I know they will. I wonder if we can fit this one off. Oh, come on. Stop it. If this does not work, it's cheats for me. Because I am getting way too tired and I have been waiting way many more hours on this than I want to. Come on, move, move, move. Thank you. Did we manage? Looks like it. Still very much in depth. So that way did not work. But then I'm going to ask again. How? Good thing they didn't destroy those. How can it be that we are so severely in debt? So they're attacking from where? Every place is apparently. Let's get you guys up there. Let's try and see if we could beat them the second time. I did doubt it, but let's try. Can't say we didn't try at least. So they're just going past them or what? No. Now they're getting in there. And they will prepare an attack in 9 months. Oh, great. I'm just being under attack constantly. Nope. Ain't gonna do it. This is gonna lower the difficulty to very easy. There we go. Hopefully that works. Again, I doubt it, but one could be lucky.
These baskets are too heavy for a little kid like me.
So that might explain why they have this disability. What disruption is. Let's see if this helps. Or it's just been too late. Armies look a little bit smaller. That's good. So, some sort of progress, hopefully. And they are not so picky with their desirability. A much smaller army, that's helped a lot. Also, I think it helps with the prices of stuff. Oh, no, 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 don't you dare kill my men. Gypsy City will attack. Well, are you going to attack me or what? Just gonna stand there. Turn around, go in there. Let's see to it. Say you guys return to the fort immediately, please. Should be able to take care of this ourselves. Or maybe not. Maybe I was too quick there. Or maybe it was just perfect. Foreign army will invade. So... Still doing somewhat okay, I see. Still need a lot of workers though. At least we're doing better. Which is the biggest, or best point we have right here. But yeah, we really need that kingdom standing to rise, and we can't get this to rise unless we get money. So yeah. Because being in debt is having a severe consequence to me right now. Gotta get Ra's blessing. Also, we really need some more men here. Also, just in general, we just need more workers. But getting this uneasy, or very easy, should help. Oh, we are in the plus now. Oh, well. Hey, look at that. Let's send some gifts. See if that helps. And we're definitely going to shift the palace to over here again. One way or another. Attack called off. Well, that's perfect. Thank you very much. New orders just arrived. They say that you have regained some respect throughout Egypt and your destruction is no longer necessary. I bid you farewell. For now. So that just happened. That's great. Fantastic news. As exposed. Police station there. I just have to deal with these guys. That shouldn't prove to be much of a trouble. I don't think so, at least. We are still importing copper? Yes, we are. People are beginning to move into the city here. Let's put the water and something. Can't remember what it was. Precision, right? Water well. Police station. Small little puny army there. Compared to the huge army we've just dealt with. This is a nice change of pace. The game shouldn't be annoying you if you're playing it. It's meant to be fun. Challenging to times, yes, that's can be fine, but mostly to be fun. Temple to Osiris and a temple to Ra. Look at all the money we have now, huh? What are we ever going to do with all this cash? Let's get out there. Let's return to the forts. Let's just have a lavish festival, I mean. Got the cash for it now. Stand there. Let's get all these shrines rebuilt. Let's just get all of this stuff rebuilt, by the way. Yeah. Oh, we already had that, right? There was a bazaar there. I think that was dentist and apothecary. Shrines to Osiris. Kingdom Standing Falls. Send some more gifts then. Some to Batar as well. Delete this. Get a city palace. Let's see to this. Get a re-established as well. Blessing from Ra. Next 12 months, your city can sell your exports to half again what it was used to. Polycer and gold miner. There we go. Also, let's get a bridge. Can't remember, that was a storage hut, crude hut. Let's get that back up again. I think this was storing pottery, if I'm not mistaken. We could see if there's any more workers. Still do that. Oh. A minor blessing from Ra. Raha. Like, what do you want to do? I don't know. So we just basically need more people. Let's get that fixed. Minor blessing from Batar. Let's do like so. 1, 2, 3, road up. 1, 2, 3, road up. Quite what I wanted, but okay. Minor blessing. Oh, that's great. We got all these blessings. I just gotta remember, take down difficulty a bit. I'll pump it up, I mean. Dentist. Apothecary. Courthouse here. Water supply. Bazaar. Tax collector. Physician. Temple to Osiris. As well as some shrines to Osiris. Shrines to Ra. And a bandstand. Yes, gardens, of course. There we go. That should be everything that's necessary for them. I suppose we could do that like that. Do it like that. No, seems to be working. Might have blessing from Batar. Let's just get a temple to Batar. There we go. And let's set difficulty up again. There we go. Hopefully we're going to make it this time. No? That's odd. Let's see, clay and barley, right? And clay. There we go. We're still producing weapons, so that's good. We're collecting taxes, that's also good. Having some steady houses, also good. Got residence is 30, 20 is 10 is needed. Almost got the entire populace that we need as well. I don't have water access over here, huh? Let's fix that. Don't have a tax collector as well. Let's fix that as well. We need those taxes, you know. They are very important. Especially in these quarters of the city. Physician or mortuary. Guess we could up that a bit. 53 workers are needed. The desirability of the area needs to be improved. Do have the money for this, so let's just plaster it up. There we go. There we go. The population has been reached. That's just the kingdom standing, I suppose. That should be relatively easy to get. Relatively. Not saying too much. They are working full time, so that's good. Secure bandstand there. Drop the school. Let's do it. I should be fine with that. Most primitive water source. Oh, that's because they got... Oh, we diverted. Doesn't work that way. That's not good. Need to get this way around. Not that way, but okay. What are you guys? Food from the local bazaar. We have a bazaar there, which have pottery. But no food. We could of course hunt for the food, but I don't have the workforce for that, do I? No, I don't. The scribe school is doing some work around here, so that's good. Holding our lavish festivals. Hey. It's just sweet things of a bunch. So now everything seems to be quiet all of a sudden. A little bit too quiet. Small blessing from Osiris. Fire in the city. That's not good. How can it be? see a bandstand, was that right? There we go. Still need entertainment now because of all this. Some entertainment can be found, but not enough. Just get some more in here. Standing is still good. At least they're not trying to kill me this time. Oh, let me just check festivals. Lavish as well. So everything seems stable. Another infantry units. I do not trust this anymore. Blessing from Osiris. Oh, we got a bunch of people now. Grand Festival. So they need beer. Or an army will invade just in time. Would be great if we could get this up to the 91 that we need, or 90. But apparently not.
One eternity later.
Should take a good time to do this. There we go. Finally. Dear Lord, this took way longer than it should have taken. But either way, we have finally done with Thinis.
Even in times of great unrest, your family's considerable leadership skills have returned Thinis to its prior glory. Your courageous military has helped the Inyotefs defeat their rivals, a feat that will not soon be forgotten.
So yeah, Thinis, finally done with that city. So it does say at least difficult level is a very easy. I know that we got into the very difficult, very easy, but I just couldn't manage it anymore. It's okay to admit defeat. It's okay to admit when you can't do it anymore. And I'm saying this because I'm losing. That's what. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you will still stay tuned for watching some more of this. Either way, thank you, and hopefully I'll see you in another one. Bye for now.